Hello. So State Farm is looking to start a new program called Drive Safe and Save, which the idea is to have a camera or a monitor of a sort inside of State Farm customers' cars so that their speed and driving habits can be monitored in order to manage the prices of their car insurance. So initially, through State Farm, car insurance prices were made by marital status and age and gender and past driving history, but they want to use this new program to allow their customers to earn discounts instead of just be given to them based on things that they don't really have control over. So the decision that needs to be made about this new program is how State Farm is going to make themselves stand out against other competitors. There are multiple other car insurance companies that use this same sort of program in different capacities, and there has been a little bit of not necessarily an uproar, but worries about privacy of having cameras or monitors inside of cars to see the drivers or to see their location, and whether or not that information would be shared with law enforcement or what it would be used for. But State Farm ensured that they would only receive general information about the car's speed and things like that, so that the customers really don't need to worry. But one thing that I think is super necessary to remember when starting a program like this is that it's voluntary for the customers to use the program. So if they are unsure about privacy, they don't have to use it. But I do have another idea of a way that could possibly be more secure for the minds of customers. So State Farm could either create their own app or partner with Google Maps. So what this could possibly look like is if there was a partnership with Google Maps, is that there would be a setting to turn on State Farm insurance, so that if how Google Maps can track your speed and those types of things, State Farm could also be alerted if their customer who's using the app has gone like 15 miles over the speed limit, or if they got in an accident or anything like that. A downside of this that would have to be figured out is if a passenger in a car was using the app for the map. So like if I was the driver and my friend next to me had the map pulled up on her phone, so then it would still show the speed. But another attribute to this app that I think would be very helpful, how Apple, and I'm not sure about Android, but they possibly could also have this feature where it's called Drive Safe, I believe, and your phone doesn't allow text messages to come through while you're driving, so that you're not texting and driving, you're not even notified that the text is coming through. So if the State Farm or Google Maps app could be notified if the driver is texting while driving, and anything like that. So that could alert the insurance company to know that behavior, that they're either talking on their phone or that they're texting while driving, and that could be a poor driving behavior. So again, there could be worries about privacy since Google Maps does show where a car is going, but if State Farm already has worked out a way to only receive certain information from this kind of big data database, then I'm sure that that could be worked out as well. So regardless, I think that either option, the one that State Farm, this Drive Safe and Save of just putting a camera or just a little monitor in a car to track speed and movement, either that or the app could work. And since it is voluntary, it's all based on the customer and what they believe is good for them. So if the app was used, that is another way that State Farm could be benefiting their customers while also gaining profit because they would be gaining profit off of the app. So that's just a possibility, but the article also said that if both good and bad drivers are using this program, that the bad drivers wouldn't be getting discounts since they're driving poorly, so that would motivate them to drive safer, so they could get better discounts from State Farm, and by State Farm having less claims, that means that they would be making more money because there would be less accidents, safer drivers, and that just means that the roads are safer, and who doesn't want that? So thank you.